Feel like the night of the fight. Feels like the fight of my life. Lighting my fire, can't even remember which finger is injured or what tired is like. Train through the pain, flipping them tires. Barbells was lifting them
skyway. You are looking live at the WBC Arena. My name is Carl. It's the Mexican monster, Benevidez. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. The build-up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Good defense stopping that jab. Nice right hook. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
If you get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone, make them tired, trip over their own feet, get them angry.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talking about Froch in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Good work. Now that's it.
And there's the bell to start round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Nice hook. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Stamina is off the charts. He threw a punch and just got countered. The right hook misses. Punch, counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Froch in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
I've been in...
The bell rings and we start the third. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They exchange punches. He prevents that left uppercut from scoring. David Benevidez, and the big Mexican monster is down. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
1, 2, 3, 4. We will continue.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
If that ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They both want the knockout. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Benevidez that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
And it's survival time for David Benevidez. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Not caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, John.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The Mexican monster's in trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And the Mexican monster might be ready to finally go down. Let's talk about Froch in that last round. That was almost... On to the 5th we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Just misses right uppercut. couldn't land that jab. Oh no, Carl Froch got caught. And finally, Carl Froch goes down. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five. Come to me.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is...
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Carl Froch seeing cobwebs.
Recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way to finish this round. But look at...
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Froch in trouble. Let's talk about Froch in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round. Here's the bell to start round 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
His stamina is off the charts. Froch, we didn't see this coming. And the Cobra is down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your ball.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh no, Carl Froch got caught.
They've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hook.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. And it's survival time for David Benevidez. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Froch in trouble. So what about Froch in that last round? Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Come on, you let him back into the fight. You must back.
Okay, I'm happy.
Here comes round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
David Benevidez might be ready to go. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Benevidez now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. The Mexican monster's in trouble. And David Benevidez is on the canvas. How about that impact? Let's see that again. Ends.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the counts, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Not the best. Hold that thought! Carl Froch seeing cobwebs. Told about David Benevidez in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial. There's the bell to start round 8. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. This is a high-octane battle. He parries that left jab away. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. Both men step back for just a moment. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. And the Mexican monster, down goes Benevidez. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You are right.
Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.